analytics classes for all those nerds out there.
But Thomas Bryant jockstrap, get him out of here!
How does that not indicate to you, like, hey, sometimes, like, these prospects are awesome?
Donald, get back! They snatched that chain, boy. Get back! What's all gonna do about it? Popeye snatched that chain. Get back! We want that snack wrap. They got 3 flavors. Y'all got 1. Get back!
Hey everybody, welcome into the Big Factor here on the Big Play Sports Network presented by FanDuel. I am Ryan Tyler, he's Jack O'Rourke, wearing the big hat. He's Nick Padone, he's Rob Watson. Today is Friday, December 12th, 2025. Happy Friday, gentlemen. TGIF, how are we?
Bro, I'm kind of sad on this Friday because tomorrow a huge piece of my childhood dies. Saturday night's main event in the WWE, it is John Cena's final match. And I mean, if you're pretty much anyone about my age and a little bit older, and then even a good bit of kids younger too, because he's been doing this for a long time. Like John Cena's had to have been a part of your childhood if you ever turned on wrestling at any point, like especially young men, a bunch of us have. And it's just super sad. Career coming to an end, his retirement tour at first, the booking kind of iffy. You know, people have had their thoughts about it, but I'm gonna be tuned in to see my GOAT retire. It's gonna be a sad moment because you know most retirement matches in wrestling you lose. So.
No, it's gonna be. Was he fought at SummerSlam this summer, right?
Yeah.
Against Cody. Yeah. I would say it's been about a decade since like the outcome of a WWE match like really determined the rest of my week. Like it's been a bit of time for me, but I sat down with like a bunch of my neighbors, my little brother, like our whole families, watched John Cena at SummerSlam. I was really upset he lost. So yeah, I think tomorrow.
He was a heel, and then he had turned it around, and he loses at SummerSlam. Me and my dad watched him.
So fill me in. What's present status? Is he heel or is he normal? And also, how do I watch this?
He's big. If you have Peacock, you could watch Saturday
Okay,
Night.
I do. I'm cool.
So he had his whole run. He had never been a villain. He comes back. He becomes a villain. He wins his 18th championship to set the record, or 18th or 19th.
Wait, this is John Cena?
Yeah, he broke Ric Flair's record, so he has the most
actor?
world championship wins. Then he was a heel. He becomes face. As soon as he becomes face again, he loses to Cody Rhodes. So good guy versus good guy, he loses.
Yep.
Does a little bit, plays back some of the old tapes. He wins the Intercontinental Championship. That was the only belt he hadn't won. He won that, held it for like 2
Get the
weeks.
Grand Slam.
Lost it, and now we're here. There was a tournament to determine his last match. He's going up against Gunther in his last match. Saturday night's main event. Gunther, imagine like Rocky villain Ivan Drago as a wrestler.
What time do they start these things?
I don't know what time this one starts.
See, they don't go as late as like I think they start at 8 and end at like 11
I think
usually.
he's the first match for some reason. I think he's opening the show with his retirement match.
Well, they're probably trying to get as many eyes on it as possible.
Yeah, I would have people watch the whole show. That's just me personally. I could get back to you later. I sent it to Jack, but I would assume the pre-show probably starts at 5, which would just be like a whole Cena tribute. But if he goes on first, it'll probably be around 7.
It is kind of cool because like you look at the college football slate tomorrow. Like no disrespect to Army Navy, but like that'll be wrapped up though by the time we're talking about this getting started. Kind of cool that like because I'm obviously not a wrestling guy. I don't really know honestly the only thing that I know about wrestling is John Cena. So my interest is piqued and I'll probably be tuned in to send off a proper farewell to go. You know, like it is one of those things truly like no satire. Like you appreciate greatness in any sport, and while WWE is like far from a traditional sport, like you definitely can appreciate the longevity and just like the celebrity that John Cena is and the eyeballs that he brought to
he's
it.
Like
so
an icon of
dude.
Like he's a staple of everyone from like a solid like large age range of probably like I'd say about 10 to 15 years. Like everyone thinks of John Cena and you've seen him like hit AA. So I think it says 5 p.m. Eastern, so we'll see. We'll see. They usually start a little late, but
what's Logan Paul up to in all this now?
Yeah, he's joined a group. I don't think he has a match on this card. He's in the Vision. So
who's in the Vision?
They're all Paul Heyman's guys. They kicked Seth Rollins out, so it's Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed.
Oh, I was
Logan
thinking of
Paul.
the baseball reporter.
Oh, John
Heyman.
Yeah. And there's like some hooded figure who everyone's pretty sure is Austin Theory, who's supposed to be joining the group. So that's a subplot. But people have been really unhappy with WWE. It hit a high again like 2 years ago, and it's been on a slow decline.
So I know absolutely, I mean nothing about WWE.
Valid.
But I have Google.
Gotcha.
And I looked up a list of the greatest all-time WWE wrestlers. It's according to USA Today. And it's honoring John Cena. It says, where does he rank amongst the greats as he gets set to ride off into the sunset? So a WWE guy like you, let's run through the list and let me know what you think. Again, I know none of these names. Number 10, Bob Backlund.
Okay, so he's a really old guy.
Yeah, he's an
like a pioneer, like a Jim
for
Brown
first
of the
WWE
sport.
champion, right?
Yeah,
like this is when they were doing
true,
shows
actually.
at like the local.
They weren't
fair.
doing none of the moves you've seen, but like
Number 9, I know this name, Triple H.
okay,
Number 8, Kurt Angle.
great wrestler.
Goat.
Great
I know
wrestler.
this
Top 5.
one.
Top
Number
5.
7,
That's bad ranking.
The Undertaker.
Yeah.
Top 5.
So they're going. Well, the thing with this is there's a lot of people like the top 10 of you're like, oh, the best in-ring performer and all this stuff. But this is a good list so far based on like mixing everything together.
All right, number 6, Richard Flair.
Yeah, Ric Flair.
Number 5.
Did they give the government name on there?
No.
Is Hulk Hogan
It said Ric
5?
Flair. Number 5, I know this guy, The Rock.
Okay, yeah.
Number 4, don't know this one, Bruno Sammartino.
Another really old guy.
Old.
I think that's who you were thinking of.
he's
He
the
has
first
long,
champion, yeah.
Coming in at number 3, John Cena.
That's bullshit.
So now we got
Who do they have before?
Hulk
Shawn
Hogan and
Michaels
Stone
and-
Cold. Are
Number
1 and
2, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and number 1 is Hulk Hogan. Valid list. USA Today, valid list.
I mean, very casual list. Like Shawn Michaels is my favorite wrestler of all time.
where the hell is he?
He would be on most
Yeah.
like top 10.
I mean,
list.
maybe God
But
forbid,
you would-
God forbid, a Rey Mysterio cracks the
like
top
you
10.
would have to like that's based on like star power and just like people who made the company the most money. So I'm not mad at that. But I'm mad at Hulk Hogan at 1, R.I.P. But you know what? We move.
All right, let's talk about our Cleveland Browns. 3-10 Cleveland Browns traveling into Chicago to take on the 9.
Everyone who tuned in to hear about football is like, why are they talking about wrestling?
Travel to Chicago, and boy, is it going to be a chilly one. Sunday, looking at the forecast in Chi-Town. Low of -1, a high of just 14 degrees. Hey, it says it's going to be sunny, though. I'm not sure that's going to matter. It's
Don't
probably
worry,
gonna
Ryan.
feel like a
Stefanski's
-20.
got the boys ready. They practiced indoors yesterday.
That is a little bit crazy.
As long as no one got on one of them sky cranes, man. Indoor
BCAC.
practices. Good jobs.
How do we feel about this game? Do we have any hope? You know, I had a dream last night, I'm not making this up, that the Cleveland Browns went to Chicago and beat them. It was a defensive battle. Myles Garrett had a few sacks, but they ended up coming out of this one with a victory. And I thought about it. It's possible. This is going to be an ugly game where you're going to have to run the ball down the throats. Defensive battle is going to be the talk of this one. I think it's possible. Do I expect them to win? No, but this is one of those ugly games late in the season. Bears still have a ton to play for. I believe they're second in the NFC North right now. Browns not so much. But is this a game... Not a get right, that's not the right word to use, but is this a trap game for the Chicago Bears?
Before we dig into this, Ryan, I just want to make sure that you're okay if you're having dreams about the 3-10 Cleveland Browns. Is everything good?
So the
I'm
wind,
sick.
I know
Okay.
the wind chill is high. What's like the wind speed?
You
could get back to me on that. I just know
I can do some research. I'll do the
It's
recon
gonna
on
be
Ryan.
Some AccuWeather.
It's gonna be really cold.
0%
It's gonna be
chance of
cold.
precipitation. Temperature
Really
range
dry.
will feel like it's -19 to
It's gonna
-13.
be really cold.
I don't see a
Pass.
wind chill though. I do
So
not
we're
see
just
a wind
getting
chill.
I got it
that
up
chill
for you
off
here.
the lake.
Give me a second.
Nick, could the Browns win this one?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
His
I
mind went to no.
I
Winds
think
10 to
that-
20.
10 to 20 miles per hour.
So it's gonna be windy.
GG, bro.
I definitely think, and like the Browns defense should give them a chance in all of these games, and I do think it's a good opportunity for Shedeur Sanders to build on what he did last week. Quietly, I think that Malik Collins injury kind of really messed some things up. So, like, if you're looking at betting on this game, like, Chicago Bears got a pretty solid run game. They've done a good job helping out Caleb Williams this entire season. Caleb Williams himself has turned a corner. Like, I don't think this is the same Browns defense that we saw in the middle of the season. I think that Malik Collins injury really hurt. I'm tuned in to see what Shedeur can do. That's really all this season. That's all these last 4 games mean to me. What can Shedeur Sanders do? And if he builds on what he did last week, and I want to like set a parameter for this. I was thinking about this morning when I was driving here. I want to see Shedeur build on what he did, but that doesn't mean that he has to go for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Especially when the winds are 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Like, keep the car on the road, keep pushing the ball down the field, showcase that accuracy, make the smart decisions. And that's growing on what you did last week and replicating, you know, even if the numbers aren't the same. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think it's going to take a lot of, context with Shedeur Sanders is something a lot of people don't use. So if this is true and it feels like -20 and the winds are whipping at 15 to 20 miles per hour outside, probably not going to see him throw for another 350 yards. If he does, that would be insane, and that would mean probably a lot of yards after catch. But I really see the game coming down to the defense and it going one of two ways. We just got ran all over by Tony Pollard, who most thought was over the hill in a terrible Titans offense. They either come out and they play really, really, really good because they owe us one, or going up against the rushing attack of Kyle Monangai and DeAndre Swift, who have been actually running very good. They both had both had 100 yards one or 2 weeks ago. We're either going to get ran all over or they're going to come out and shut it down. It's going to be a low-scoring game. Right now, I'm leaning towards they owe us one and they show up because it was very bad last week, and if they would have had a decent game, we win. But it could go the other way, and we could give up about 250 on the ground in a game where, we're 3-10 and we don't care, and they're playing for a lot over there.
That's what I wanted to ask you guys about, because obviously last week Pollard runs all over you a little bit. Malik Collins out as well.
Much better rushing.
Is Maurice Hurst going to play now that he's with the team?
He's still on the team?
So they just brought him back.
They just brought him back.
We signed him?
Yeah, you got to do the celebration.
Wow. Okay, yeah. Has he been playing football this season?
I don't believe so, but we're low on D tackles at the moment.
Mike Hall, Mason Graham, and Shelby Harris, not enough? Are they hurt?
No, they're all playing.
I mean, they got to make some plays for us in the middle, man. Someone's got to.
You got to have a body in case everybody
goes
down.
Facts.
I don't feel great after watching Tony Pollard run all over us. You mentioned that DeAndre Swift, Kyle Monangai both had over 100 yards in that win against the Eagles. 200-yard rushers for the Bears. That's the first time that happened in quite literally decades. Yeah. Not very often you see that. Interesting, the Lions. Quinshon Judkins, for running backs at least, has the most in terms of the prop, over 70.5 rushing yards on FanDuel Sportsbook. But then you have Swift and Monangai. Swift's over is set at 53.5. Monangai right behind him at 52.5.
See, I like the lines because I think we're going to be in situations where it's like the box is loaded because of the wind. We know you're not passing. I just don't, because I know our O-line is still battered and bruised. In a situation like that, I just don't see how Judkins is gonna succeed unless he has one of those games where he's just running through everybody and he has 80 yards after contact, but he really has got 50 on the ground total. I don't know, but we're rolling out Leviston, Lucas, Jenkins in a mix with Whippler and all that, and that's the whole O-line. I don't see how in must run downs it's gonna be a game where it's run, maybe pass, punt. That's gonna be a lot of field position. I don't know. I'm very nervous for the game. Very nervous.
Spread is set at 7.5 on FanDuel Sportsbook. Browns are plus 320 to outright win this game. A whopping over-under of 38.5. Anybody love anything there?
I don't know. I kind of don't hate 7.5, to be honest. I think when you do have cold weather and you have wind swirling around, it's such a tough thing because you never know with kicks. It's not too much different from kicking in Cleveland, being on Lake Michigan right there. Things are going to swirl around. Things can get ugly. I don't know. I get vibes of this being such an ugly. What'd you say the over-under was again?
38.5.
It's bad.
I might go low on that.
I'm with Nick. I'm here to watch Shedeur and hopefully he's playing a good quarterback game. Proves that, just show me what you could do in this scenario now, because this is Cleveland weather come this time of the year. So let's see how you quarterback. You can play to win the game. That's about it.
Yeah, and I do think there's something to be said that if he does play well, or even if it's just watchable quarterback play with the winds and the cold, that's another feather in Shedeur Sanders' cap, because he's played in cold weather before, obviously during his college career at Colorado, so we know that he's capable of it. And I know everybody's excited about Brook Park and this dome and all that. That ain't coming until 2029. Yeah. So whoever the next quarterback is going to be has to be comfortable playing in the cold, because your next 3 or 4 seasons is going to be in the cold. Look at how many bad weather games the Browns have had this year. So if Shedeur Sanders plays well, it's another piece that the Shedeur Sanders fans can have in their arsenal to say, well, maybe this guy should be the guy in 2026. Because can Fernando Mendoza play in the cold? I'm not so sure. I don't know. I haven't followed Indiana in their season and if they've played many cold weather games this year, but he just played well in the cold against the Titans. So if he could do that again against Chicago in a road game, you feel pretty good about that.
Most of all, too, if there's an opportunity for me to actually learn something about him, let's not let coaching or some stupid decision play us out of actually learning about our team. I don't want to see going for it on 4th and 1 on our 30 and then they have 3 touchdown drives in the 49ers game that total 60 yards total. I don't want to see us doing silly things putting ourselves in weird positions. Let's just play the game. I agree with a little risk. You're 3-10, so you get to try some stuff. Right. But let's not do the over thing and just completely ruin a chance to learn something about some young players.
I like
team.
that. I agree with that. Act like you're 0-0.
Yeah,
act like your 0-0 season just started with these last 5 games. See what you can do with Shedeur. Nick, you need a car to be able to start when it's cold, right?
You do.
CJ Carr.
Start the car, baby.
You
never know. 2 years away. Right, I wanted to ask you guys while we're on the Browns still, because this is just a food for thought. This is not related to the game this weekend, but my buddy Jimmy was texting me this morning. We were talking about this for a second. Can we all agree that the Browns have one of the worst receiver rooms we've seen in recent memory?
Yes.
Yeah.
How fucking bad is Deontay Johnson that he's not on this roster?
Hey, you were early on that.
You
were early on all that, and I was hopeful. That was another thing me and you agreed on. Yeah. We were hopeful, bro. I don't know because
he's only like 27.
How did he not make this receiving core?
He's not even close to 30.
He's really just gave it up, bro. I just think of when he was like actually a weapon with Big Ben, but maybe he was Big Ben made, bro, and he just hasn't worked on it since, bro. I don't know.
What are we moving on? What are we getting ready to move on to here?
Probably a garage beer read.
Well, Tommy Reed as well.
Go for it.
All right. Well, let me tell you about Garage Beer. Garage Beer comes in just 2 flavors: classic light lager as well as the classic lime. No frills, no bitterness, no IPAs. It's just beer the way you want beer to taste, and that is beer flavored beer. So scan that QR code now, or go to their website or visit drinkgaragebeer.com to find local retailers who sell garage beer near you. That is drinkgaragebeer.com. You got something you want to get off your chest, Nick?
I do. With this entire Michigan thing, with what Rob said, let's treat this game like we're 0-0. Because now that they're in evaluation mode, and I'm getting a pretty good evaluation on Shedeur Sanders, I'd say I really want to see what Tommy Rees is made of in terms of a play caller, in terms of an offensive mind, because now we've got the news that Michigan, the Wolverines, are interested in Tommy Rees. They want to meet with them for their head coaching job. So now that's UCLA, Penn State, and Michigan, at least as the known teams interested in Tommy Rees. Tommy Rees is a hot name, and if the Browns aren't going to do it, somebody else is going to do it. So if we're all operating under the belief, because Jimmy Haslam said this offseason that 3-14 ain't going to cut it, and you currently have 3 wins, and you look at the schedule, and not many of those games look winnable, is Tommy Rees worth a head coaching interview in Cleveland? And I think he's going to get it because Mary Kay Cabot did report that the Browns are very serious about keeping him around the organization in some capacity in 2026. So if you want to guarantee that he's going to be in the organization, and I know that is going to scare off a lot of people because it is kind of Freddie Kitchens 2.0, where you've got a guy that's calling plays just for a couple, very short window. But if this is a guy that's really smart and thought highly of in football circles, both in the college football ranks and the National Football League, I want to see what Tommy Rees can do because I do want to know if he's a serious candidate for this Browns head coaching job. Right now, I tend to say that he is.
Could be. I'm starting to think he's good as gone, though, too. I think it's just going to be one of those things where they clean most of the house. I think the only person that, if they were to clear house, could stay would be Jim Schwartz. Like, someone would be like, go ahead and keep him. But I could see us coming back next year. New head coach, new coordinator, new defensive coordinator, new staff overall. But, Tommy, I think, could be a better hire than Freddie. Not setting the bar very high with that, but at least he's, been thought of highly by good coaches, been an offensive coordinator, not just making the jump from running backs coach to coordinator in a season and then head coach 6 months later. So
I also wouldn't be shocked. I think a lot of times around NFL circles, we see things where a guy is in one spot as a tight end coach or an OC, and then he jettisons off somewhere else for a couple of years, but he's still close with whether it's the ownership group or the people that are still in the city. I do think there's a chance also where Tommy does go off and takes a college head coaching job. Maybe it's not even the Michigan job, but there's a couple of other schools still open. A decent Power 4, okay, ready to go back to the NFL. Maybe he comes in as a head coach in 3 or 4 years if it's not right now. I think, I don't know. I mean, it's so interesting because he is, what is he, 33, you said?
He's 33,
he's so young. So, it really is hard to tell who is going to be the one to pull that trigger. But you're right. I do think there's a good chance that whether it is college or the NFL or it's another OC job, maybe not even a head coaching job, someone will try and pry him away from you if you don't either step up and give him the money or let him go.
So that's my thing, right? If we're building around Shedeur Sanders, let's just go with that theory as an if, right?
Yeah.
We're at least going to retool this around Shedeur Sanders, and then we could maybe figure out the quarterback thing in 2027 if he proves to not be it in 2026. Say you go with a different head coach that's not Tommy Rees, but Tommy Rees is retained. The report says that the Browns want him in the organization, and he's the OC. You have a Dan Campbell figure. Say Robert Saleh is the head coach with Tommy Rees as the OC, and then you get a different defensive coordinator or just keep Jim Schwartz. If Shedeur plays well in 2026, well, Tommy Rees is gone. And then you're truly dealing with what the Detroit Lions are dealing with right now, and that's Ben Johnson left. And obviously now the Lions are struggling a good deal. And you can't live in your fear that something like that is going to happen. But my point is somebody's going to take the risk on Tommy Rees, whether it's you or somebody else. Somebody's going to do it. So I'd like to get a sample of what he can do fully as a play caller over these next couple of games because I want to see if he could be a solution solution to
so
this.
You want to
thing.
get a taste on if you're willing to take the risk. Yeah, you want to dip your toes in the water a little bit before you dive in the deep end in these last 4 games.
Right, because right now what I've seen is it looks very similar to what Dylan Gabriel was doing, other than Shedeur's raw tools, is that he's a better passer and he's more accurate, but the play calling does look pretty similar to what they did with Dylan. So I kind of want to see, and maybe against Chicago could be an opportunity to do it because their defense really isn't vaunted. I hate that it's going to be a bad weather game because I do kind of want to see the training wheels come off a little bit. Like I want to see what a full season, and this is wildly unfair to do because Shedeur Sanders has only had 3 weeks of practice with this guy, but I do want the training wheels to come off a little bit because I want to see what it could potentially look like next year if they let Tommy Rees call the plays and push the ball downfield and lean into Shedeur's strengths, because I've got an idea in my head that it can be very fun, but I just don't know because for a lot of the game it still looks a little hamstrung.
Nick, I know one guy that I think Tommy Rees would stay to be the OC for and not go anywhere else.
I think I know.
Coach Free? Anyone?
I'm in on it.
Robin Ryan, I want to hear your thoughts.
As what, defense coordinator?
No, head coach.
Head coach is what he's saying.
No.
Marcus
Freeman. I love Marcus Freeman. One, I don't see why he would leave Notre Dame. The Browns have been so risk adjacent with the whole Deshaun Watson thing. Like, is the right move really to hire a guy who's never coached at the NFL level?
He might be like kind of safe though. I feel like that's
Marcus
not
Freeman, but
I
as a
feel
head
like
coach, I mean, it's one thing. It's one thing to lead a group of 20-year-olds and then lead a group of NFL grown men that are the same age as you. But again, never coached in the NFL.
He's a real like CEO type in my opinion.
He is. No,
like,
he definitely
is.
is.
He'd get the good coordinators. He kind of let him do his thing, and I feel like he'd be able to, as long as it started well, eventually be able to lead. If it started bad, I don't know, because that's where it's things. When you get those coaches from college, it's really about the beginning, because that kind of sets the plate up for how the players are going to be.
I think it's more so possibly another way to word it, Ryan, is I think you're a little bit scared of going for the sexy pick that we always tend to go for that never works out, possibly.
But Freeman won't be our coach, though, so we'll pass it up.
Well, somebody's got to be the coach for Michigan, guys, after the Sharon Moore antics. List of favorites. Let me know if any of these tickle your peach. Joe Brady, Buffalo Bills offense coordinator right now, the favorite to be the next Michigan head coach on some places.
I mean, he's going to get NFL looks.
Kenny Dillingham, of course, Arizona State's head coach who led them to the college football playoff last year.
No Cam Scatterbo coming through that door, buddy.
Jesse Minter, Chargers defensive coordinator, has been a name to monitor. Obviously, he has Michigan connections.
He's on my Browns big board.
Kalen DeBoer at plus 500 coming from Alabama. Jed Fish.
Yeah, there we go, baby. Jed Fish.
From Washington. His biggest strength, offensive acumen as a quarterback developer. Lincoln Riley, plus 1,000. That one's probably not going to happen.
How many programs can Lincoln Riley ruin?
PJ Flack, Dan Mullen,
Riley
Marcus
really
Freeman at plus 2,000.
I fuck with PJ Flack.
And then Brian Kelly at plus 3,000.
Yo, he good value right there, bro.
I'm either going Brian Kelly, Deion Sanders, or Bill Belichick, and just
it's a reason you are not running one of these schools.
Because I think like when the details of how bad this Sharon Moore thing goes public, you're gonna want a sideshow.
So we learned that mugshot was not AI yet.
No, it was real.
It was not AI.
It was real.
No, he was. They're waiting an arraignment right now.
We did not get grokked.
No, I saw ESPN notey that there's an arraignment scheduled.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh. That's usually not a good sign.
Pretty sure. I saw Sharon Moore news in custody and all that come across the ESPN.
Never want to hear that word.
Yeah,
either.
so you're gonna need a little bit of a sideshow. I don't think Jed Fish is doing it for you. I'd get Bill on the horn. Now Freddie Kitchens, Mike Prefer gone. Maybe they could get a head start at Michigan as well.
That's nasty, bro. At least that would be Jordan to Jordan though. They just have to change the colors on all their gear though. Jordan brand to Jordan brand, man. Let's go.
All right, let's head back to the NFL. Quarterback Joe Burrow for the Cincinnati Bengals turned heads with his comments regarding his future after suffering the third major injury of his career. He was asked about having fun despite the challenges of 2025. Joe Burrow said, quote, "If I want to keep doing this, I have to have fun doing this. I've been through a lot. If it's not fun, then what am I doing it for? That is the mindset I'm trying to bring to the table." He was asked if he's frustrated. He said, "There's a lot of things going on right now, a lot of things going on." He was asked if those are football related or personal. Quote, "All of the above." Guys, would you trade 3 firsts for Joe Burrow?
5.
Do it again.
7.
Would you do it again?
Do you
I thought
roll
about
the
that
dice
this
and
morning.
do it again?
After the whole Deshaun Watson thing, do you trade 3 firsts for Joe Burrow?
Could you imagine in the scenario that a lot of people think that are going to happen is that you fire Stefanski, but you keep Andrew Berry, and they say, you know what, we're going to make the same bad decision again. We're going to trade 3 first-round
Rob,
picks.
does that make you hungry?
No, it doesn't. And I love.
You wouldn't do it.
No, bro. It doesn't sound like his heart's.
People would be walking around in the Joe Burrow shirts. Oh, the Cleveland GV art would have a field day.
If it happened, I'd be all in. I'd be like,
yeah,
yo,
right.
Burrow,
Like, look at our
Super Bowl.
defense. If we had a Joe Burrow,
Yeah, but Jamar Chase ain't Jerry Jeudy.
they don't have a defense. I'd rather trust Joe to figure it out with fucking Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
But
with
he's never had to do that though. He hasn't proven.
He's also never had to score 21 points to win a football game.
Could we say? Because I know there are a lot.
I think I'm doing it.
There are a lot of people that are saying that he's going to retire. I don't think
bro.
he's retiring, guys. I think it would be
Carson Palmer.
It would be this situation. It would be a trade thing.
It's Carson Palmer, Urban Meyer.
Like,
I'm done
on.
here. Get me out.
Let's be realistic about this whole thing. Let's be realistic about this whole thing. Like, that's your last chance to probably win a Super Bowl with Myles Garrett on your roster.
Yes.
Joe Burrow.
That's true.
Like 3 firsts is a lot, but again,
How do you get a receiver? I need a path to get a receiver.
Like his whole career, he's had Jamar Chase next to him and T. Higgins,
and no offensive line, and that's been the thing. And
so now he's coming here without the receivers and the O line, and a slightly better running back maybe, and now he's just gonna make it shake.
How about this?
he's Joe Burrow.
A late round pick swap plus. We'll eat the Deshaun. You know what?
5 first-rounders and 10 fifth-rounders.
I did have
Stefanski.
I'm actually cool on this. Like, I'm really good off of it.
Really?
I'm good off of trading another 3 firsts.
But for Burrow,
I'm cool. I'm really.
I know
cool.
people are going to
Because at the time it was for Deshaun. He was just as good at the time.
No, that's different.
But also, there's no baggage.
Yeah,
It's not
Deshaun-
Iowa.
And it's the AFC North.
These comments are baggage to me. I think he's kind
Deshaun's-
of out on football.
as Jack would say, has the sex pest karma. He didn't
think
play
that's
football
fair.
for a year. Joe Burrow, I just watched him play good football 2 weeks in a row against the Ravens and Buffalo Bills.
That's cool, but I don't think his heart's in football for another like 5 years. I don't know. I think
If
this
you
would
can
be like
protect-
a
I don't
2-year
care if his
rental.
heart's in it. He
as long
throws
as
40
you
touchdown
protect
passes.
it.
Yeah, that's just not happening here.
Joe Burrow-
I seriously, I think we're overestimating what he would come here and do with Jerry Jeudy.
I don't
as
know,
number
dude,
one receiver.
He did just turn 29. Like, if it works, you could have 10 years of.
I'm trading 3.
Right?
This is just me thinking out loud, and like I have to think about it, go into my chambers, and really look at the numbers.
Your
I'm trading 3
chambers.
firsts. I'm trading 3 firsts for Joe Burrow. Bro, he's
It's fucking Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow
It's
is one
not
of the
Madden.
Joe Burrow's one of the best quarterbacks
That
I've
is
ever
true.
watched
Hey,
play football.
it's not Madden. We didn't talk about
Again,
that.
if it happened, I'd
He's the
be
best-
up
he's
here.
one of the
I'd
best
have the
quarterbacks I've ever
jersey
watched
on.
play
I'd be
football.
like,
Me
yeah,
too.
bro,
Me
let's
too.
go.
Bro, he
But
took the Cincinnati
right
Bengals
now, I'm
to the
just
Super Bowl.
I'm just
Bro,
seeing
ready
the
to give up on
complete-
Shedeur Sanders?
I'm just seeing
I'm
the
straight up
complete-
I'm not, damn it. I'm not sure he's better than Shedeur. Clip
just-
that and send it to the Colorado people. I could use some followers.
Yeah, I just see the Joe Burrow comes here, like broken leg, retires from football. Like 1 year, bro. Like I don't know.
I'm trading 3
Dude, the
firsts.
Nick Carnes
Or he
tweets
comes
from
here and
Trade
he's
for
just
Joe Burrow.
mid.
Oh,
I could just see him
Yeah.
coming here and being mid. I don't know. Like that's just the most
No,
Browns thing
mid.
ever, bro.
He is a Cleveland. He grew up a Cleveland sports fan.
I mean, I'm
The picture of him in the LeBron jersey would be on every single Instagram story
Yeah.
in Cleveland, Ohio.
yeah.
I'm trading 3 firsts.
I'm seeing
for Joe
25 touchdowns, like 13 picks.
No,
and we go like
dude.
9 and 8.
And he's just like
So
a
Baker's
souped
back.
up
Fuck,
Matt
at least
Ryan.
Baker- we
like,
started.
this is, yeah, Baker's here, and it's just like, dang. And
No,
we have
Joe
no
Burrow is a
first.
top 3 NFL quarterback.
I mean,
Like
bro,
you've seen playoff success with Deshaun. It was you got. To
I mean, maybe
playoffs
Jerry
once.
Jeudy would be competent with Joe
I've
Burrow.
seen playoff success with the complete opposite model of what we have. That's the only thing. Like I think he'd come here and it could be like Justin Herbert. So like, yeah, it's cool. But even with less weapons,
No,
again,
Burrow's
bro.
way better than Justin Herbert.
Joe Burrow is a Minnesota Viking. How about that? And Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah gets to finish his Andrew Berry arc and trade 3 first-round picks for a quarterback
That's
that's
a
head
W.
isn't it anymore.
That would be scary.
That's the one. That's the one. I like it better out there. Reunite with a teammate makes more sense. It makes more
Imagine
sense.
Joe Burrow goes from Jamar to Justin
That would
Jefferson.
make more sense to me, bro. I don't know.
You're
Or
not
Jerry
trading 3
Jeudy.
firsts.
You're telling me you don't see the Joe Burrow as Justin Herbert out here? Just good defense, mid offense.
He goes
Pretty
up
talented
to
quarterback.
JJ McCarthy and takes that number 9.
He snatched.
Yeah, Minnesota's
Give me
the
that.
one. Joe Burrow to Minnesota. I like that. It's
Send him
Cleveland
to the
is there.
NFC from the AFC North to the NFC.
Yeah. Also,
North.
that's us assuming the Bengals would just willingly give us a quarterback.
They would
you know,
not.
Like so.
Well, we gave them one, so it's fair.
So if
Joe
we didn't
Flacco,
trade,
Joe Burrow.
we set a precedent of trading quarterbacks in the division.
if we didn't trade trade 3 firsts for Deshaun Watson, like if you didn't have that in the back of your mind scarring you, do you think you would do the trade?
Absolutely,
Sure, yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm just,
they're not going to trade.
I'd like to see us keep some first round picks for a couple of years.
How about this though? In a scenario where this happened, and like similar to the Deshaun thing, the Texans made it known that like they needed 3 firsts, so you knew every team that was in it was going to be in it for 3 firsts. What if the report drops that the Steelers are in it for 3 firsts? Then you've got to jump in.
I'm sending 6 firsts then.
We're doing whatever, bro. We're doing absolutely anything.
And the Cleveland Browns' next first-round pick will be in the 2041 draft.
Baby Gronk.
That's when I jump teams.
And with the first pick in the NFL draft, the Cleveland Browns select Baby Gronk.
That is actually when I jump teams. If we did something
Tight
like
end,
5
LSU.
firsts for a quarterback, I'd be like, I can't do it anymore.
Burrow back to Baby Gronk.
I'd be up here in a Ravens jersey or something every week, bro. I couldn't do it, bro.
I'm straight up trading 3 firsts for Joe Burrow. Like, there's no question.
Maybe if I could get it off where I trade the 2 firsts this year and then 1 next year. Maybe. But nah.
No, I'm making that trade.
I'm cool.
I'm making that trade 100 out of 100 times for Joe Burrow. Like, think of how fun that would be.
All right, let's see this. What we got next?
All right, this is something new, Jack. This is kind of your brainchild. You wanted to do this.
Yeah, I did want to do this. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, why don't you?
Well, so yeah, if this sucks, guys, that's on me. Point the fingers at me. Hey, no, don't be mean. So everyone's familiar with Sporkle.com, classic website. You got all the sports quizzes in the world. We figured this way you guys could actually like play along with us a little bit more. I got the screen up there, a visual for everyone to look at. I believe we're doing what? Every quarterback since '99.
All right, so it looks as though this is every starting quarterbacks for the Cleveland Browns. Can you? Oh,
how much time we got here?
GG.
Can you name the quarterbacks who started a game for the Browns since? So do we want to do where we have 4 minutes?
Can you do the timeless one? Is that an option?
No idea. I've never been on here before.
Are we going?
Oh man.
Nope, I can't pause. This
good thing nothing popped up there. That was risky.
This is
it's a good thing it's not streaming.
Yes.
That was risky.
I don't want to do a time. Why can't I do it without a time?
We can do it in 4 minutes. We just got to scream at you.
We got 350.
2024, 7 games. We'll
we have 350?
All right. Wait, no, we got to start from the... All right.
No, we just got to go wherever.
All right.
Couch.
Ty Detmer was the first guy.
All right, just start naming quarterbacks.
Ty Detmer, Tim Couch.
Hold on, why isn't it? Let me
You got to type them?
Yeah.
Detmer.
Just last name.
Oh,
Spurgeon wins.
Spurgeon win. Tim Couch. Kelly Holcomb.
Baker.
Who else? We had Jeff Garcia.
Oh, I spelled Holcomb wrong.
Oh, no.
Oh,
we're not going to
We had Jeff Garcia.
Oh, we're fine. Derek Anderson.
Oh, no. Who's the other guy I'm thinking of?
Connor Shaw.
He won with the Ravens.
McCown.
I can't think of his
See if
name.
you could get 2
Dilfer?
with once
Yeah,
with
Trent
McCown.
Dilfer.
I spelled McCown.
McCown. Yes.
Dorian Thompson Robinson. Get him in there.
Yeah,
we
Thompson.
had Seneca Wallace.
Do I have to do Thompson Robinson?
Dash Robinson.
Seneca Wallace was in
I like
there
that
for
one.
the boys.
Jake Delhomme, DELHOMME.
Brandon Whedon.
What about Otto Graham?
No. Winston. Jameis.
Nick Mullins.
Nick Mullins is on there. He's one of our one-offs. We got to get Thad Lewis in there.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Thaddeus.
Brady Quinn.
McCoy.
Did we get Kevin Hogan on there?
Nope, Hogan's not on there.
Cody Kessler.
How do you spell McCoy? I'm about to tweet.
MCCOY. There you go.
Kevin Hogan.
Kessler.
Deshaun Kaiser.
RG3.
Don't make me type the third. I'll tweet.
Oh, we're missing some, man.
Brissett.
Charlie
Brissett.
Fry. Charlie Fry.
Brissett.
Yeah, Brissett.
Do this with the lower John. Case Keenum.
Did we get Jeff Garcia?
I already
Is Bruce
said.
Gradkowski on the list?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Bruce Gradkowski.
Okay.
What's
that number? What's that number?
Oh, Jeff Driscoll.
PJ Walker. Have we gotten PJ Walker down? Phillip. 1 in 2024. Oh.
No Manziel.
Bailey Zappi.
Yeah, Zaps.
Yeah,
Zapster. Zappy Hour. Bang at the bottom.
And then you might as
I
well
can't see
go
the
with
years.
2015 2 games. Kessler, Hogan.
Hoyer.
Did
Did we get Hoyer
Brian
down
Hoyer.
yet?
2005.
We have Manziel,
Garcia?
right?
Yeah.
2005.
Oh, we got him.
Garcia, I think. Yeah.
Ooh.
Did you get Kessler?
Yeah.
There's some people in that mid-2000s I'm not going to know.
Oh no, there we go. Cody Kessler.
Oh, man. I can't see the
A minute and a
Yeah,
half.
Fitzpatrick.
2024. Oh, Deshaun. Did we get Deshaun
Yeah,
yet?
we got
We did
Deshaun
not
on there.
do
Who
it.
played 7 games last year?
Flacco.
Oh, Jameis.
Jameis and Flacco.
Oh yeah, Winston.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, 2008. 3 games.
So it's after Derek
2018,
Anderson,
3
Brady
games
Quinn.
as well.
Holcomb, we've already got.
We got all the quarterbacks that started 1 game. We have a couple that only played 2 games.
2008. Oh, man.
Did we get Seneca Wallace?
Who else is on the roster?
Hoyer.
Oh no, we didn't.
Oh, we got Seneca.
There we go.
I did say Seneca earlier.
Did we get
Shit.
Oh, we're close, man. We're forgetting.
Oh, Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
Wow, good pull.
Have we said Baker Mayfield?
We have less than a minute. But...
05, 11 games.
11 games?
Is Doug Peterson on there yet?
Yeah, there you go.
That's a pull of doom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but 11 games.
We got 4 more.
8 games.
Did you ever put Trent Dilfer down?
No.
There we go.
2013, 8 games. Jason Campbell.
Bang!
08, 08, and 2015.
Did we put Quinn?
So who played
We
besides
put
RG3?
Quinn and
23
Fry.
seconds.
We put
We
Fry
got
and Quinn.
Kessler, Hogan.
2018.
2015.
Did Terrell Pryor start a game at quarterback?
I don't think so.
He threw a pass. He
08.
didn't start. I don't know who it is in 08. I only remember Quinn, Anderson, and Fry. I don't know.
Crap.
Who's the next year? It's gonna
2015.
Give us clues. I'm not going to look up at the screen when it
Clues?
ends.
Why, you act like I
It's
know
about
the
to be-
answer.
Well, it's going to show
Who,
you the
who
answer.
we missed?
Ken
Ken Dorsey and
Who's that?
Austin Davis.
Austin Davis.
Austin
Austin
Davis.
Was
No
he a
chance.
Ram?
I should have got
Was
Ken
he a
Dorsey.
Ram at
Those are
some
the
point
only
in his
two we
life?
missed.
Those are the only two
We
missed out of that
balled.
whole
In
thing.
four minutes-
in
We
4
should've
minutes
got
is
Ken.
pretty
We
solid.
should have got Mr. Dorsey.
Yeah,
man.
we should have. That's on us.
Austin
Gotta be
Davis was
better.
a loss though. When did he
We
play?
got, yeah, hey, guys, let's put it out there first. We got to be better.
Gotta be better. Someone in the chat was screaming Ken Dorsey.
We're going to
at
get
our
this
head
coached
top.
up. Austin Davis, we can get that coached
Someone
up.
was on our head about it. No, I didn't know Austin Davis played football for our team.
I vaguely, because he was a Ram, I believe.
I must have.
before.
I stopped watching that year. Pack that up, bro.
Fair enough.
Good
All right.
effort from the boys.
Well,
though.
that was a good effort. We almost got him.
Yeah.
Only missed 2. Wow, good for us. All right, Nick, why don't you tell everybody about FanDuel?
Hold on. Pat Murphy and Stephen Vogt have won Manager of the Year
I
2
saw
straight
that.
seasons. Both were. Wait, so did Stephen Vogt sign a contract extension?
Apparently, he signed it after the 2024 season.
Stephen Vogt.
But they just announced it a year later.
Evidently.
What an
Passon
extension.
said he figured it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Voter. Alrighty.
Now
You know how fast NFL game days move. One big play and everything changes. That's why live betting on FanDuel is truly a game changer, because with FanDuel, you could bet in real time while the game unfolds. If the score just flipped, jump on a new spread or live money line. Wide receivers heating up, bet the next touchdown score or total yards. Think a drive's going to stall in the red zone? Take that live field goal prop or just fade the total. Live player props, team totals, drive results, updated spreads, next play markets. It's all right there for you on the FanDuel app. And guess what? It's fast. It's fun. And with FanDuel, your live bets are going to move as quickly as the game does. So whether you're riding the momentum or just fading the hype, FanDuel puts you right in the middle of every single moment. Visit FanDuel.com/bigplay to download the app and bet the NFL live with us all season long. Must be 21 plus, present select states. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com.
All right, Jack, you know what to do, my friend. Take it away.
All right, let's do it. Starting out a little Cavs versus Wizards action. We're heading on down to D.C. to the DMV. We're starting off Donovan Mitchell, 30 points tonight. Cavs. Not 1, not 2, not 3. A 15-point spread tonight. They're going to whack it. The Cavs are going to win big tonight. We're calling for a hashtag SFing tonight, courtesy of your Cavaliers. Next but most certainly not least, the California Baptist Lancers. Tonight we dine in hell. Huge road matchup. We just played Utah close. We're heading into Eastern Washington. The Gray Court. We're going to get it done. Go Lancers. CBU, CBU, CBU. And then last but not least, we're heading off to the ice. Connor Bedard and the Blackhawks heading in to St. Louis to take on Bobby Thomas and the fellas. We're going to take the Blues to win this one. Money line. Donovan Mitchell money line, or Rod, you can't do that to me. Donovan Mitchell 30 points.
Not his best
Cavs
day.
minus 15. California Baptist, the Lancers, their money line. Blues money line.
Alrighty, gentlemen, you heard it here first. Let me get some score predictions for our Cleveland Browns, and we'll head out of here.
Bears 13-9.
Okay, I'll go Brown. No, my bad. I'll go Bears. I think I said Bears 20, Browns 13.
20 to 17.
Yeah, I was going to go very similar. Bears 21-16.
Alrighty. Appreciate everybody tuning into the Big Factor. Shout out FanDuel. Shout out our friends at Garage Beer. We'll be back on Monday. Same people, same time. Until then, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the Cleveland Browns Frozen Tundra game in Chicago. And we'll talk to you then. Peace out.